What do we got on this team? Oh, we got a lot of rogues in Team Red. What do we have? We got ourselves Black Hour. We got ourselves Kose. Kose, is that Kose? Kose going up. Nurses Drex. It's going to be Kitten Sage and a Weed Core on Team Red. All right, Asher getting opened up on by Kose with a Malak to follow. Oh my goodness. Is he going to go for big damage? Going to turn around the Malak back at Kose into Alexu. Going to get damages up and running. Fist of Fear to follow. No touch of death. So Kose is actually going to wait it out. He's going to get the evasion rolling. And Asher is going to try to bail out of there. Going to be Shadow Step on top of Asher. Is going to get that Envenom in there. But it's not going to be able to get too much value out of it. Another Kitten onto Asher right now. Is he going to Trinket? Does have a pre-wall up and running. Kose hasn't popped Vendetta yet. And Asher not really looking all that healthy anymore. Might have to Karma a little bit prematurely than what he was hoping for. Is going to get that port out of the way. While he ported out, we also have ourselves Zara, we got ourselves Lenoa, Lightspath, and Lodacha as the other team boys on Team Blue. Kose does catch himself a reset. Open it up with a Garrote onto Asher. Wants to get the Kitten rolling, but he's stopped in his tracks with an incap. That's going to be Asher popping at him, Malak onto Kose, but it's going to go for the Vendetta. Asher not Trinket out of it. Let's even have a Trinket. Going to be marked for that Envenom, but he Karma'd that Envenom. Blind onto Asher, and he's going to Trinket it. Going to get the Karma damage to him. Get as much value into Kose with the Fist of Fear to follow. Trying to AoE him out. Not going to happen as Kose does catch some sort of advantage, but he's going to respond back to Asher immediately. Touch of Death coming in. Kose has nothing for the Touch of Death. No Vanish either. Trying to see if he can front shot Asher while he's got a little bit of time left. Touch of Death does cap out on him though. He played against the time just now and didn't quite work, dude. He's a rogue doing crime, but time wasn't in his side. Lime. I can rhyme. I can so rhyme, chat. Kitten Sage is up next. I like the name Kitten Sage. Why are you whoa. Was that an adaptation? Wait, that might have been an adaptation actually. Or was that a normal trinket? Wait, was that a normal trinket? Oh my god, Kitten Sage going bad. What is that? Trinketing Incap. Bold move Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Gonna get the wings rolling with an Executor set. His shield advantage to follow. Asher doesn't have the Karma for quite a bit, but Kitten Sage needs to catch up to him immediately. Run into Asher. Is going to try to get the shield to pop. Asher is continuing to stay the most mobile monk in the world. Does he have a sap anymore? No, he doesn't. Gonna get the magic diffuse rolling a little bit early. Shield advantage is still clapping him up pretty hard. And Asher gonna go for that Verifier too. As Kitten Sage trying to find an angle onto Asher. Does land a Kitten shot on him. Not a Kitten shot. I mean a Hodge. A Kitten shot from a Paladin. Are you kidding me? And Asher is going to go for back-to-back Vivifies against Kitten Sage for the time being. But he was able to at least live through the first set of wings from Kitten. And as he's getting locked down on the Fist of Fury, Kitten is going to have to still have a bit of a way to go against Asher. It's going to be a Karma, actually. Is he going to bop this right now? Bop it out. And Asher's going to play the defense and force the bop out of Kitten. It's actually not that bad for Asher. He forced a bop out of Kitten. He needs to get a big old opener onto Kitten Sage. Just gotta get the touch of death with images rolling. Hodge to follow. Gonna be a reversal by Kitten. But Kitten doesn't have any damage to follow off that. Hopefully Asher has a bit of that touch of death. Does hit Kitten, not too hard. Malak back into Asher. Kitten actually forced a bubble, and Asher is gonna roll the hell out of that situation. Has support if he ever needs to get to it, but it's gonna have that maximum range away from Kitten. It's gonna have those verifies back to back. Kitten Sage is gonna have a trick at this time. But I think all Asher needs to do is in-cap Kitten, see if that forces it out. Because last time it worked, maybe it will work here. Because Kitten has nothing. They have a Shield of Vengeance, but Asher can honestly Karma that back if it waits long enough. Actually, I don't think Asher needs to wait that long before he gets the setup going. And I think we just lost a guy on Team Blue. That's kind of a bummer. You guys need to make sure that you're walking or moving so you don't get DC'd or put in as AFK. As Team Red still has plenty of people, but Asher's team literally just lost one. But I guess Kose 1 for 1. This is going to be 1 of 4. Asher just continuing to get the cooldowns out of Kitten Sage every time he gets some kind of an opener. Even force a trick out of Kitten. I swear, is it adaptation? I feel like it's adaptation. It's going at the same speed as Asher's trinket though. So it can be adaptation. Oh my god. Fits if you're onto those wings. Kitten has the cooldowns rolling, has the damage that can maybe make it happen. And Asher's gonna get karma rolling. Kitten can't hit into it right now. He's trying to play defensive. No hand of freedom though. As he can put up into a root right now. More kicks coming out. More karma damage. Kitten Sage is gonna get that defensive hodge into an execution sentence onto Asher. I guess that judgment is gonna do quite a bit of damage. But Fist of Fury is gonna lock him out. Hand of freedom, keeping him afloat, keeping him alive, moving. You gotta stay mobile, Kitten. Try to get this cast in. Not gonna happen. And Asher does get a roundhouse kick into Kitten Sage's face. Are we even gonna need everybody else here? Are we even gonna need anybody? I don't even know. I don't even know. Next up is gonna be Dread. It's gonna force that trinket out of Asher. Is Asher playing adaptation? What is that? What is that? Wait, did it force that? Was that an adaptation? Is Asher adaptation? I'm gonna need to see how long Dread's trinket is gonna be. Gonna land that touch of death. No images without a touch of death, but it's gonna be Fist of Fury. Does get a ring of peace so he can get some cast in there. Gonna be shadow step by the rogue. It's gonna burn that evasion a little bit early. Wow. Pretty big defensive to burn out at the beginning of the fight. Trying to land those Phantom Knights to get the poison coursing through the images of Asher, slowing him down. Finally gets to lock down Asher, but that wall is gonna prevent majority of the damage. That was even a vendetta damage. And Dread is continuing to run. This is going to be important. Does he get a shadow step? No, he does not. Gonna have to run all the way around. Malak onto Asher right now as Asher does drop down. Vanish together go road, but it's going to get locked out by the Fist of Fury. Cheap shot does go through Fist of Fury for whatever reason. So remember that as rogue, special subtlety. You can cheap shot that. Karma to follow off of that opener. Dread has Asher fully dotted up, but that's going to be a blind to get him away. Does he have adaptation? No, I didn't think it was adaptation. So what was it then? I'm not even sure, actually. I'm not even sure. Touch of death on the Dread. Into a leg sweep. Has the images up and running. Fist of Fury firing away. Doesn't even need that touch of death. That is going to be a... Why would you trinket that at the end, Asher? You could have just said it. There was no way he was going to snag you. Next up is going to be Black Hour. Is going to land that sap. What are we looking here, man? We're looking at Sub Rogue. Our first Sub Rogue of the day. That was both Assassination that Asher is just dispatching left and right. Gonna land that cheap shot. Shortest TR for cheap shot. It's gonna get those dots and trinkets out of it immediately. Is that Assassination? Is gonna land the shadow step smoke bomb onto Asher. It looks like Asher is gonna bail out of there with Fist of Fury. The Black Hour is gonna have to go for a bit of the reset. I can't tell. It looks like it is shadow. Oh, is that Vendetta? Hold on. He doesn't have any Vendetta, so it must have been Shadow Blades, right? I need to see a Shadow Strike in there. I haven't. It is Shadow Strikes. It is a subtlety rogue. Back-to-back cheap shots is going to be wall out of Asher's. Black Hour just couldn't quite get the stun lock rotation back-to-back. Does land a cheap shot into Asher through the Fist of Fury with a bit of a zap. It looks like Black Hour is playing those COS pants with a bit of a zap in there. Cloak Shadows and Evasion coming out. Both defensives. It's going to burn that blind into Asher. He's going to trick it out of it immediately. Has Karma if he needs to. Try to see if he can catch Black Hour. Not going to happen as he's going to dip into stealth for a moment. Landing a zap into Asher. Has him in a good position. Pretty low health too. And Asher can't really do much about this. We actually going to skip that song because this one is going to need a big one with the Mallet to follow. Full cannon shot opener by Black Hour into another cheap shot. Get another shot extended. Back-to-back events. So that's going to be Karma. Asher's actually going to turn around that little bit of Mallet that he has left onto Black Hour, forcing out a not even Cloak of Shadows. No, he did Shadowy Duel. He just tried to Shadowy Duel Asher, I guess, and that's what was the best way of going about it. Into a Maledict to proc down that cheat death. That's going to be Asher with a couple of leg sweeps. Oh, and another row goes down. I don't even need another one on Team Blue. Asher's just making work happen here, man. Although it does feel like Asher's trinketing weirdest things ever. He is trinketing weirdest things. I don't really know. It's going to be leg sweep onto Weeder Car. God, watch it be something messed up in EU, dude. Watch it be one of the European, like a messed up name or something. Weed. I feel like every time I say weed, I should be like, weed. Like the fucking Snoop songs and shit, they meme. Weed. Weed, though, versus Asher. Gonna get a solar beam to Asher as he ports out. I guess he wanted to stop Asher. He's porting down on the bottom side. That's gonna be Weed trying again to get an angle onto Asher as a boomkin. That's gonna be a little bit rough. Asher has Karma in about 24. Transfusion in about a bit. 20 seconds left on the defuse magic, so he'll be able to turn the damage around onto Weed right now. Weed needs to get a good setup. Tower Roast Up coming out into Cyclone. Trying to see if he can force a trick out of Asher. It looked like he forced something. I think Asher actually tried to trinket that War Stomp. Oh my god, into a Thorns right now for Weed. Needs to let Asher, you need to let Asher do damage to you. You need to let Asher Fist of Fury fire, let him fire away, because he'll just do damage back to himself. But it looks like Weed is playing very defensive. He's going to land a bar skin in there to follow after that set of thorns. And Ash is still going to continue pressure right now. Weed just mostly sending in Bear Form as a defensive pressure. It's going to be Leg Sweep. No Chicken available this time. Ash is the one with the pants, actually, from COS. So Ash is the one getting those 20k zaps once in a while. Weed is trying to get those casts in. Not going to happen. Cyclone maybe lands a Cyclone into a regrowth onto Asher. As he's just going to have to sit in a Cyclone, watch the Druid run away from him. Integral Rooster follow. No incap it instead. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Weed does not look happy. It doesn't look like he has anything he can do, man. It doesn't look like there's anything he can do. Fist of Fury, he doesn't care about Thorns. Asher goes for a big old 1v5. Honestly, against a Boomkin, against a Boomy, against a Boomkin. Wait, did Boomer message me back? Oh, Boomer just got online. Oh. Oh man, I was waiting for Boomer for a bit, trying to get the 5-5. Oh, trying to get this 2s done. And he just locked on, dude. What the fuck? Alrighty.